Good afternoon, it's me, Rory Paddock, for Picks from the Paddock.co.uk, being broadcast to you at 1:35 p.m. Earlier in the day, obviously I had a couple of selections, but I did promise that there were going to be three from this evening's action at Newcastle on the all-weather. So, here they are. Without further ado, it is time for a trio of Monday night selections. Hello, obviously it's Rory Paddock for Picks from the Paddock.co.uk, being broadcast live. And the three selections that I do like the look of for this evening's meeting at Newcastle. The first one is quite early on the card, it's the 3:55. And it's safe to say that jockey Holly Doyle is having one of the best seasons in her career to date. And she has a few solid rides at Newcastle this evening, including, in the 3:55, Scofflaw. The David Evans runner has raced in a Class 4 contest at Windsor last time, now drops that down to Class 6 company, which definitely should help. He finds himself £16 lower than his last winning mark, and the fact that he's a front runner and he's drawn in stall 1, that's also a massive plus. It looks a very open race. A case could be made for the majority of these, but I'm happy to side with one at a really decent price, around 14-1. Holly Doyle's riding Scofflaw in the 3:55. Later on the card, in the 5:30, where Manshood returns to the all-weather after what is probably a pretty lacklustre turf campaign this season. Back to the course and distance, he showed his best latest effort. He finished second here in July, off a £5 higher mark. He has solid course form with 1 win and 2 seconds at Newcastle from just 5 course starts. He looks the best of Paul Midgley's runners in this race based on jockey bookings. I think Danny Tudhope's on board. And at 11-1, he looks worth siding with. That's Manshood in the 5:30. 2 hours later, our last of the trio comes in the 7:30. And at his best, Strong Steps would dominate a race of this nature, having won off a mark of 89 in a Class 3 race on the all-weather previously. He now finds himself lining up in a Class 6 contest off a mark of 58. Obviously, at the age of 8, he's not the force that he once was, but he displayed enough when third at Ayr 2 starts back to suggest that he still has something in the locker. Jim Goldie has his horses going very well at Newcastle, and he deserves respect as a trainer to follow at this course. If he's anywhere near his best, he'll do much better than his current price suggests. That's Strong Steps to round off a trio of horses at Newcastle in the 7:30. So, quick rundown is Scofflaw in the 3:55, Manshood in the 5:30, Strong Steps in the 7:30. Those are the three. They're all each way selections. They're all currently double figure prices. They're all worth a little small play. And hopefully, one of the three, if not more, will do far better than the bookies think. As always, any comments, likes and shares, always welcome. And, fingers crossed, touch wood, for a bit of profit this evening. Good luck if you follow.